In this video, we will be replacing the rack and pinion drive belt. These instructions can be used for any of the vehicles listed on this screen. This kit will contain one belt, 2 boot clamps, and the gasket for the belt housing. The tools required will be a 42mm wrench, a torque wrench, a T27 Torx bit, a 5mm Allen wrench, needle nose pliers, a paint pen, and a pocket screwdriver. To start the repair, the rack must first be removed from the vehicle. This service can be performed while the outer tie rods are still attached to the inner tie rods. The first step is to make an alignment mark on your input shaft. The alignment mark will go all the way down from the input shaft to the rack and pinion housing. Marking the housing will guarantee that your alignment marks have a reference point, as the boot over the input shaft may move. Remove the outer and inner boot clamps and slide the inner tie rod boot out of the way. Next, loosen the inner tie rod end using the 42mm wrench. Remove the inner tie rod end completely and set aside. Remove the 6 5mm Allen bolts that hold the belt housing to the rack. Slide the belt housing off the rack assembly. Make alignment marks to note the locations of the inner bearing race. Remove the chamfer ring from the bearing . Note that the outer bearing race can move, but the inner race alignment marks must be realigned after installation of the new belt. Make alignment marks on the tensioner cam. Note all locations, as the alignment marks must be aligned after installation of the new belt. Remove the cam tensioner and idler pulley using the T27 Torx bit. Remove the belt using needle nose pliers. Be sure to keep track of the alignment marks on the bearing and move it back to its original location following belt removal. Install the new belt on the bearing and install the idler pulley and cam tensioner. The belt idler pulley can be out of alignment, but the cam that holds tension on the belt needs to be aligned. Start by tightening the cam tensioner enough to allow you to place the cam in the alignment position with the pulley. Then torque the Torx bolt to 20 foot-pounds. Verify alignment marks are still aligned and adjust if necessary. Reinstall the chamfer ring on the bearing and apply thread lock 180 degrees apart and torque to 40 foot-pounds. Reinstall retaining ring on the bearing. Remove the old gasket from the belt housing and install the new gasket from the kit. Using dielectric grease, lubricate the belt housing cover for easy installation and to help avoid water intrusion into the belt housing. Reinstall the belt housing to the rack. Tighten the 6 5mm Allen bolts that hold the housing together to 10 foot-pounds. Install the inner tie rod and tighten it to 66 foot-pounds. Install the inner tie rod boot using the new inner and outer boot clamps included in the kit. Verify input shaft alignment marks are still in the original position. If the alignment marks are slightly off, it's not a major issue, but you may need to perform an alignment. The rack and pinion is now ready to be reinstalled in the vehicle.